Really hard, guys. Hard! She slid like to the rock there, so. Sorry guys, I started that with my hands.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the
Yeah, I did. I slid tight in the
2016 Ontario Junior Curling Championships. I'm Hugh Murphy with Curling Zone, and I'm here with Janet Murphy and Bob Turner. Bob Turner, the chairman, actually the co-chairman of this Ontario Junior Curling Championship, and Janet Murphy, the curling pro, and at the Mississaugua Golf Country Club, which is where we're hosting this championship.
Clean! 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 Yep! Go! Yep! Clean! Clean, just clean. You're good. Yeah, you're good. It's good.
And number one. And we're watching Rozon versus Murphy. Rozon has hammer, and it looks as though she's heading towards the blank end, as she has been happy enough to hit all of the Murphy rocks that have made it into the rings.
So you can't hear yourselves. So yeah, talk into the mics, have them relatively close to the dynamic mics. And just talk about what you see if you like.
The rings here, and let Rozon continue to hit. If she does nose it, Rozon will probably peel it anyway because it'll be so close to the rings. It's the first end, first game of the spiel, and everybody across the board is playing it fairly tight to their chest.
She missed the roll.
But
Jestyn will just peel it.
We'll just stay close at the end then. Okay. I know, I feel bad, like I'm like, get it for me. Same shot. Hair more, Mel. Okay, nice. Bit of a rocky slide there, but that's okay. I was excited. Rocky, I was like, I can't.
So we'll see in N2. Murphy hasn't indicated what shot she's having Hillary throw. If they throw it in, they're going to say we're content to have Rozon continue to hit. If they throw it short, they might be looking to force Rozon to one, but I can see as the rock's coming down, it's traveling at quite a clip. So this rock, if it hangs around, will definitely be in the back of the rings. And we'll give Rozon the opportunity to probably utilize the free guard zone and consider throwing a corner guard. It's right through.
Right through. So looking across the sheets and see, as you predicted, there's a blank. And there's a couple of rocks in play on sheet B.
And A was a blank by Alt as well.
8, 9. Okay, well then. Going off center, lots. Curling lots. Like 9. Okay.
So Rozon called to have her team throw a corner guard, I believe, to attempt to utilize the free guard zone. But as you can see, the rock's slipping into the rings. Generally, play now will stay in the house. Murphy's going to hit, obviously, and we may see another blank end.
So they're both a little heavy on their first shots in the second end. Is that nice sped up a bit, do you think?
It's probably exactly what you said there, Bob. The ice is starting to warm up, and players are going up and down. I see that it might be fairly warm out there for the players. Both of the sweepers here have taken their jackets off. So the ice is going to be quickening up as they explore the new spots of the surface. Hillary makes a nice hit and roll there.
Down center.
And
68. Yeah.
Rozon, if she really wanted to get aggressive and play for a 2, has some options here. She could still go up and throw a corner guard, or she could attempt a freeze here at the back of the rings and see if she could generate some offense. But as I said, given it's the first time they've played here, most likely, first game of the field, and I believe it might be the Rozon team's first time at a provincial championship, they're really looking to get comfortable before they make any offensive moves.
So keep it open as long as possible?
Keep it open as long as possible. Unfortunately, when teams opt to do that, it sometimes backfires in that, one mistake causes a shift in the game. So we'll see how this plays out for both the teams. Murphy's team is definitely the more experienced team out here, and I would look to see them wanting to apply a bit of pressure. But you have to put the rocks in the right place in order to do that.
So she's playing for a hit and roll, stay in the house?
Yes.
Slight roll.
Slight roll. Just changing up the spots. It's good to try and get a feel for what to expect in the later ends, playing down towards the home end as well.
It's okay. That's why I like playing this end open again.
Well, on sheet B as an update, Brandwood was drawing against 2 Marshall rocks, and it looks as though I didn't see the exact shot, but she did give up a steal of 1 on sheet B, so Marshall's up 1-0.
Yes! Hard! Right up. Okay, good.
Seemed to be a much more gentle take out there.
Yeah, the great thing about the ice surface here is you don't have to really overthrow the rocks. As long as you keep a positive rotation, the rocks will travel fairly straight and make good contact with the rocks in the house. We have new rocks here at Missisauga this year, and the striking bands as well as the running surface is quite lively. Should make for lots of exciting shots as the weeks goes on.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Whew.
Quite a curl with gentle weight.
Like I said,
Lots of finish.
10.
Sounds like the lounge is getting busier as all the mums and dads and aunts and uncles and other teams look like they're arriving for the next draw. I see some of the boys' teams here. Got a few people taking advantage of the on-ice seating and the blankets to get closer to the action. This rock's at the back of the house, so you can see that the rock continues to curl as it's in the house, and unfortunately rolls out for Team Rozon. So
Murphy's still going to try to force it?
Yep, she's still going to just throw it in, and she's not too concerned if Rozon blanks the second end, actually, and doesn't utilize the even ends to score. If this continues in a blank in end 2, I would suspect that Murphy's team will throw it short in end 3 and try and force Rozon to score in end 3 to get the hammer themselves back in the even ends. There's a lot of jockeying for scoreboard positioning in the curling games among the more advanced teams. They're really starting to pay attention to trying to score in the even ends and gain control of the game. So often the scores are so tight that it's really the team that has that last rock advantage in the last end that gets the opportunity to win. It's a great draw by Leah, an opportunity for her to get her draw weight coming to the home end, and very successful in doing so.
So I see quite a difference in strategy and approach from club curling, and how does this differ from the next level up?
How does club curling differ?
How does the juniors differ from the next level up?
As they transition into the adult leagues, we'll call it?
Yeah.
I would suggest what I've seen over the last few years with the women's game is they tend to play what we're seeing out here quite a bit, a very open style, back and forth, up and down, hit, and hope for a miss. If you're going to be successful moving into the ladies' leagues, they'll need to start to choose shot selections that force the other team to miss, as opposed to hoping that the other team misses. In the
there should be a club-wide
in the junior men's game, however, you'll see when we watch their draws in the next game, they tend to play a lot more aggressive shots. They really have developed an ability to throw up weight, and I'm expecting to see with the young men's teams that we'll see the first couple ends having a lot more action than the ladies, because 2 big weight shots from back end players, and they can clear most things up. So the top ladies teams right now will be playing that style of game at the adult league, but the youth curlers still tend to play it pretty close to the chest, looking for a miss.
Mm-hmm.
So over on the other sheets, we have some rocks in play on sheet A. Team Horton has quite an end set up, looking like they're laying 3 drawing. Ald has hammer though, so we'll see how that progresses for the skips rocks, whether she's able to manufacture a score out of it. Sheet B, pretty wide open end as well. Although the Marshall team just made a mistake and jammed a rock, allowing Brandwood to draw to lay 2. And on sheet C, there's double the rocks in play that we have on our sheet, 2.
This is a pretty up and down the
Yeah, on sheet B, and Brandwood has 1 in, and she's going to put 1 on the other side of the house, I guess.
Yeah.
Just to lay 2 with the hammer.
Right.
Skips rocks to come, I think.
Yep. Hard.
Now, an interesting fact here. These girls are all university students. Jess Murphy is the skip of the Guelph varsity team, and Breanna is the third, and Melanie is the second. So the back end of the Rozon team and Jestyn Murphy actually play league together on a weekly basis, as well as play in their CIS, OUA and CIS playdowns.
So this is a friendly rivalry today.
Yeah, friendly rivalry. And Leah and Riley are the back end of the Laurier junior varsity team. So they're also university players. Got a number of university players out here. I believe Brandwood plays for the Laurier varsity team. We've got Horton is part of the Carleton team, I believe. Most of these young athletes are also
Come
students.
the other way this time. Yeah.
I noticed on the weekend there was coverage of the BC Junior Championships, and apparently they have a junior tour out there.
They do. Most of the country has some type of a junior tour. Ontario has the OJCT, the Ontario Junior Curling Tour, and there are spiels that start running on Labor Day weekend and run through the season, including another blank end here, including a tour championship that happens in February every year. Kids, these teams in Ontario can play pretty much every weekend from September through to mid-November if they choose to, which a lot of them do. I know that Team Murphy, who I pay a bit of attention to, I think played in 6 or 7 spiels this season, winning at least one of them, if I recall.
She might put a guard up. I don't mind going around it.
Okay, so here we go, N3. Let's see if my prediction comes true and she has Hillary throw this short.
If it didn't, we'll put a corner.
I hope she does. Let's get some rocks.
Well, it
in
looks
play
like
here.
she's taking a little bit more ice.
Take a little more ice. Oh, they're calling 5-6. It's going in.
Well in.
Well in. Okay, so let's see if Rozon decides to step up to the plate and throw a corner guard.
So warm.
Hillary's a bit heavy again.
Right to the back.
Yeah, well, hang on.
See,
but,
she looks a bit dejected there as she walks away.
Who's that, Hillary?
Yeah.
Nah, she's just standing at the hog line. She's warm.
So like a 90 here, 95, 90. Okay.
Oh, I think we're going to see a corner guard.
Corner guard called anyway.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Oh, there.
All
We're
there.
in for sure.
In for sure. Okay, so this will change up the strategy because what will happen now is Murphy will
sorry.
hit in an attempt
looks like
to
half almost.
lay 2. And if she can continue to do that for the remainder of the end, Rozon will be forced to take one with her last
No,
shot.
may go.
It's
She's
going through.
taking it through.
So let's see what
So
Murphy.
put another one up high.
No, she's just in the top 8 foot, top 4 foot. She'll lay 2 and hope to maintain that for the majority of the end and force Rozon to score in the odd end.
It's okay. Good line.
Well, she's looking to place it along the tee line.
Yep.
Right, or along the center
Line, yep. Just sort of in front of the other one.
Yeah, that's-
Still leaves the possibility of a double.
Yep. There'll always,
Looks heavy again.
yeah. 7. They're calling 7,
Okay.
which is T line, but as they stand up and walk, I'd say it's closer to a 9, which is back 8
of the
foot,
house.
back 12. Oh, it's a 10. Okay. So, if you recall, the last end we played down here, they threw a sequence of out turns, and then when they played their draws coming back this way, they played in turns. So that's the slickest spot on the sheet, and the players just haven't either communicated it or haven't internalized that and slowed down their slide in order to get the rocks out front. So our lead now, Shannon, is throwing the corner guard, and the sweepers jumped on it right away, yelling 1-2, which means they've got a guard.
2. Line's pretty good.
And I can
Two.
pretty much guarantee that the response by Team Murphy from this rock will be the walk up and peel it, given that they're laying 2 in the rings.
Mm-hmm.
And Rozon wants that corner guard there. Murphy does not.
Yep.
I know. I was like, oh no.
And where will Murphy hope that this rock ends up? Her rock.
She'll be looking to roll it completely out of the playing surface. Or... Ooh, it's really
Why
close.
not?
This is not going to be...
Watch
Nose
out.
hit, yeah, and nose on the back one.
Yep.
And
And
everything's
she
gone.
clears the house.
Everything except the corner guard.
Yeah. There's a wide corner guard.
I got a 4. She got a 97. What? Top. We also have a rock over there.
They're chasing rocks all over the sheet.
Line's
So is she
good.
trying to park one on the corner?
Yes. So
Covered?
Shelby will be trying to draw around that yellow rock that Riley left out front. It's a pretty wide corner.
You can be
Line
close
is really
to the
going,
rock.
yep.
It's really going
It's going to be on the
and
rock.
curling. I
light.
think she's rubbing yellow rock.
Yep.
Okay, so now we have a set of double corners, but Murphy's probably still going to continue to peel. Riley's a solid
Sorry?
second and will be able to.
We didn't put it up.
So lose these 2 rocks and roll out.
Correct.
Sorry. My head was so low. Blanks are the ones you forget about. Okay, try a little more. 81.
They're going hard on this. You can see as well that
Once you release, it's
we
really
got.
like...
It's going to
that's
roll
not
back
bad.
to the center.
Yeah, that's not a bad outcome. She's back, got her rock guarding the forefoot, and if Rozon decides to play around it, they're going to be closing down the scoring area. But Breanna is opting instead to hit and roll back to a corner guard with that one.
Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard on the roll, Mel. Hard on the roll.
Looks as though that's pretty much a nose
More
hit,
like a
so-
center guard.
Yeah, so they've got a center guard, and Murphy's going to use this opportunity to draw one around. Leah's
Everybody at the blank.
thrown a couple of draws already this game, and she's had really good control of her draw weight.
And I was like, ah.
So this is the only game that's blanked so far.
Yeah, blank, and
I was kind of like,
I'm
this
thinking
bumps
there's a
that
chance
you
this
put
end
up.
might not get blanked. There's a couple of rocks in play and a guard. So our sweepers are sweeping this for weight. Looks like the line is really good.
By the guard quite a bit, but they tend to dive just as they come into the house here.
They do. And she finishes just at the top button with probably half open. So the Rozon team will be able to come down with, she's indicating just back
Like
ring
back
weight,
four,
back
kinda
four, and tap it back.
okay, what? 75? 79? Oh, I'm 79. I was like, I can't do that. Sorry. Whoa.
So the sweepers are
Remember
calling
that,
back
don't touch
line.
it. Whoa, then, whoa.
And they seem to think that she's probably a little heavier than they wanted, which will delay the curl.
Yeah.
And
I think she's missed it.
yeah. So Breanna had asked for back 4 weight, and I think she threw closer to hack weight. So that would mean that the broom was not in the right position to make that shot. So this gives Murphy's team an opportunity to tuck another one in behind the red, throw a guard.
That's what she's called,
Yeah.
I think, is the tuck one in behind
I was trying not to, like,
in the
make
8 foot.
it light,
Perfect.
so it's-
That'll be a great shot.
Although, I mean, where it ended up.
And having just thrown a similar shot, she should have the weight.
It's always great when you get to throw the same shot twice. Leah said out of hand she thought it felt like more, but the sweepers don't agree as they sweep for weight.
Nope, she's going to be on the guard.
Yeah, and it's a little
Yeah,
later
you
than
say
they
that
wanted,
Time for a draw weight, eh?
and
That overlaps the guard at the front.
it does overlap the guard and doesn't
That
really protect
big-
the back one at
Yeah, I
all.
saw
Big curl.
Just a little bit light. Rozon,
That same shot is still there. I
Is it
know,
run
but I
back?
think I'd rather get rid of that. Okay.
Rozon doesn't really like how that's set up and thinks that
Just
she
9.
can run
Okay.
those that double guard up front back onto her own. Looks like it's pretty much hit it on the nose and back it goes, and then she'll be guarded on the top of the forefoot.
Close.
sure if those rocks are frozen or not. We can't quite see the angle, but
Good.
they were pretty close and it allowed her to run those back.
So the run back works. She gets another kind of corner guard.
Good call. Yeah. I like that.
And leaves the
Were you
Murphy
hitting
rock
it
just
or were you
the other side of the
well, unless you like
center line.
So they'll try and hit this rock and roll behind that yellow.
There. I thought you were trying to like split the guards up. Oh well, no, like that was actually pretty perfect because now we've got stuff off the center, right?
We were just checking the camera. It must be pretty warm out there today, Bob. I noticed that most of the teams, the sweepers for sure, have their jackets off.
Yeah, but they're exercising. Look at the fans and they're under blankets.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one guy there with his jacket open.
Yeah. Okay, this rock is starting to curl. Sweepers are on it. And the roll is going a little further than they'd like, but
And
sort of tucking
she
behind
hanging
it.
in?
Yeah, she'll
She's-
stay in the rings.
Hung in and she's
Behind it. Behind the
kind of behind the far corner.
Yeah.
Like if we draw there, she'll
So she's calling she's going to try to freeze to it or just kind of sit in that neighborhood.
Well, she's got a couple options. She could follow down behind that corner and try and freeze, which looks like what she's doing, or she could ignore everything and just come around the yellow rock,
The
which
center
is
guard.
sitting off center. I guess she feels that she knows this path pretty well, so she's going to go for that. If she makes a nice freeze there, it'll force Murphy to come down and freeze as well. And still got an opportunity for 2 here for Rozon if she can make a good one.
Pair more. Like on the center line. No, not at all.
So at this point, her team's missed shot didn't hurt her as much as the Murphy team's missed shot. It
Correct.
ran back.
Yeah. The sweepers aren't really
looks a little
considering
heavy
it for
again.
weight.
If it's heavy, then yeah. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
She also seems to have more line than she would like,
the
so
rub, Mel.
she's going to go through the rings.
She threw lots of rotation on that
So
stone,
I
didn't
guess
she?
if Murphy wants next, she just parks one on the 4 foot.
Yeah, the good news is for Murphy, if
No,
she
we
can
need
get this
to
one
be
in the
on it,
rings,
for sure.
she's at least guaranteed that she's forcing Rozon to 1 point this end. And if she can make a great draw into the 4 foot somewhere, she'll really shrink the scoring area that Rozon has to try and get that point.
So Murphy's content to take a point here.
No, Murphy doesn't have hammer. She'd be content.
No, but
Getting
if she's playing, as you say, she's going to put it
Right.
down on the 4 foot, kind of behind cover.
And hope that Rozon
Misses.
Misses. Back to that earlier discussion.
And if she misses, she's likely to give up 1, or she's
Right,
give
if she,
up 2.
yeah. I guess you're always looking and hoping that you can steal a point, but stealing 2 is a real bonus. So let's make a good draw here, I guess, and see how Rozon counters with her draw weight. In past, when I've watched this team, one of Breanna's strengths for sure is the draw game, and I would expect, even though she was a little heavy on that first draw, she'll be a lot closer on their second one. So sweepers are sweeping it for weight. The line looks really good.
Just
Very nicely.
clears
So-
that guard quite nicely.
and sits right on the tee
Right
line.
to the tee.
Very nice shot.
Very nice shot.
So we'll force Breanna to try and counter with an equally good draw. Great judging by the brushers there. That was a rather new spot. If you remember, we played mostly out turns going way down this way, and that was one of the first in turns we've seen coming towards the middle. So
So would that have been just slightly better if it was another half rock
higher?
higher?
Yeah, for sure. If it had sat above the tee line, it wouldn't be there for...
Got a piece above the tee.
Yeah. I'm sure Rozon's just burned herself to hit the button. and not really count on using the other team's rocks for backing, because if you use it for backing and you're a little light or a little heavy, you don't have the broom in the right spot. So her sweepers are just walking along beside it. I think it looks a smidge heavy, but
Starting to move now.
Yeah, it looks like it might slide just past, but I don't think it's going. Ooh! Wow!
Quite
All the way
heavy.
through.
So looks like that worked out for Murphy's team.
Steal a 2 in the third end with a bit of a heavy draw by Breanna. I was actually surprised. I thought at the tee line it would hang on in the back, but strong sweeping by Hillary
Like we're
to get it
missing
in.
draws a lot.
Big bonus.
So
Big bonus. Big
focus
bonus.
on drawway.
So what do you got on the other sheets?
Okay.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm coming out so slow. Okay.
Okay, on sheet A,
I know, I was like, what did
Horton
you tell her?
stole one in the
Oh, like-
second end, and
Okay, that's fine.
Ald is getting
back
ready
at
to
our
throw
figure.
her
Pretend like I
first rock, and I can't see because
Just
it's
focus on drawway.
standing in the way.
Put his corner up.
But I think
We got it.
she
That
is
should be our goal of the end. This is like really good.
trying to use a top 12 rock
Even
of
if we just
Horton's
get
as a
one.
guard, and she's
Yeah.
going to draw around
I'd
it.
like to like so early.
On sheet B,
Yeah.
Brandwood managed to convert her deuce in the second end
cool.
and scored a 2, so the score there is 2-1. And
I think it's now 2-2.
2-2. Marshall just missed a blank attempt and with a nose hit and scored 1. And on sheet 3,
None of us really knew what to do.
the little team is laying one buried with, it looks like Greenwood
That's
throwing
fine,
her
it'll be hard.
first rock.
They're still kinda like guessing,
And that score there is Little scored 1 in the second end for a 1-0 lead over Greenwood.
Let's figure it out.
Another fact, she was heavy on
She's
her
heavy
attempt
too.
as well.
Yeah.
The ice is looking good. Scott Muir, our ice tech, and Dan Palkowski, who have been working hard to get the ice in tip-top condition. I saw that there was a guest ice maker, Scott Foster, over for a visit this morning as well.
2's good.
So the
Just a 2.
athletes expect
Good.
some really great conditions this week.
Mine's good. How are you?
Temperature outside, all the impact.
2.
I think it'll be okay. You know, hopefully we don't move up into those double digits we saw in December,
Okay,
but being slightly above 0 will still be fine for our ice shed. He might turn the heaters off a bit, and the fans might not like it as much, but it'll keep the ice in good condition.
Warm outside, keep the fans cool.
Yeah.
Really cold on the ice.
Yeah. So Murphy begins the fourth end with the first shot called would have been a draw into the rings, and they would have liked to have gotten it into the 4-foot, but came up just into the top 12. Breanna countered with a corner guard, and Hillary now is throwing a top 4 come around, using their one in the top 12 as a bit of a guard. Rozon's ignoring all of that and using her corner guard for a come around. So there's definitely going to be some rocks in play this end.
I like a 90, honestly. Wait, only. Lots of room.
She's planning to come in behind the corner guard.
Yeah. So I like it. I love that
Line's
decision.
okay,
You know,
still
you
got
throw
a
the corner
week.
guard and then you opt
Wait
to
if
use
we
it.
can.
So
6, 7, 6.
see if it works out for
You're
them.
gonna have to finish, Shell. The finish is really good. Shell, you're gonna have to finish.
Now, would you consider that aggressive at this
I would
point?
consider
yeah,
that an
yeah.
aggressive shot.
Hard.
And they're successful in getting into the rings and sitting second shot. I don't think it's completely buried. If it were, Murphy's team would be peeling it out, and it must be covered enough that Jess is happy to peel the corner guard and force Rozon to continue to play a series of guards on that. And it'll be sort of a guard peel until we get down probably into Vice's last rocks, and then Rozon will have to try and make a move on that shot rock. But we'll see. First we got to make a bunch of shots in between. So they're sweeping this one hard for 9.
Just
And
wants to roll over in front of hers? Or?
she ideally would have liked it to roll right out of play, but it didn't, so it kind of rolled to a corner on the other side. So Rozon's going to use the rock in the
going to
rings
here, but that's fine.
try and roll in behind the yellow corner guard and get a couple of rocks in play.
So get very aggressive with his shot.
Yeah, this is
speaking.
she'll definitely try. She's not too concerned about shot rock yet. She's just trying to set up some rocks behind cover, and she's not looking to get. I think if she gets 2 back here, she's happy. Tie game again, but if things go away with some corner guards, you can always set up a 3. So that didn't roll to where she wanted, and now this allows Murphy to hit and stick in the rings and lay 2.
Yeah, she took the center line side of the rock, and she would have been trying for the.
Yeah, she was trying to cross the face of that rock, and must have felt that she knew the ice better for that shot.
It's all good.
So the key to success for this shot for the Murphy team is that this rock stay in play a second shot somewhere in the rings. If it rolls out, the advantage goes back to Rozon's team. Mission accomplished.
Same weight's good. Yep. Yes. Hard.
So the Rozon team's attempting to hit the shot rock. They're yellow, their own guards in the way, and I think they're going to run it in. Yeah.
Well, it didn't work out totally bad, I guess.
Not totally bad, but
still leaves Murphy with a chance to keep 2 in the house.
Correct.
She's sliding.
Adequate separation to avoid a
side.
double.
Exactly.
Flat
yeah.
enough.
Yep.
So she'll be looking for the nose.
So you're just sliding tight on that.
Must be satisfied she's got it.
Perfect.
10. 3, 10. Yeah.
Still lots of combinations for the way this one goes.
Hard.
Yeah, one good hit and roll, and you can get a deuce.
Hard.
The only thing going for the Murphy team is that the yellow rock that's the corner guard is their color, so if they ever needed to run it back, at least it's their rock they're running back. But
So Murphy will be playing to move this one a little bit.
no, she's
Or
probably
just
still content with the nose hit.
Just get that roll.
They're calling sweep right out of hand, so might see a roll
Looks
here.
like it's curling a bit.
It is curling a bit. I think it's going to stick right there.
Yeah,
so-
it's pretty close to nose hit.
Yep. Good sweeping.
It's good ice for sweeping.
It is good ice for sweeping, and it's interesting. I'm kind of watching the teams out here. So sweeping's been a big topic of discussion this season amongst a lot of curlers, and I see about I think 4 of the teams out here are sort of employing the new, what we'll call the new sweeping technique, the one sweeper for line and both sweepers if you need it for weight. Team Murphy's doing that. Team Horton is doing that, I've seen, and I believe Team Brandwood. I'll keep an eye out for the others. I think we'll see a lot more of that when we see the men play later today, that they work just the one sweeper for line. The idea behind that is that if you are both sweeping, both players are sweeping on opposite sides, the second sweeper is actually counteracting the effect of the first sweeper. So Brad Gushu's team was the one that started that earlier in the season, and lots of teams have jumped on board and done their own testing and believed it to be to be true, so they're trying it out. I'm not seeing many hair brooms out here, however.
I was
which
just
is
going to
good.
raise that
Yeah.
because what I've noticed this year is hair brooms are making a comeback. You see a combination of the synthetic and the hair, and they're switching the brooms as they come down. And
That's true. So the idea is that the hair doesn't actually do much or anything for weight, for being able to carry the rock further, but what it does do is have a significant influence on the curl. So it's often used when teams are using it. They use the outside sweeper uses the hair, and then if they want the rock to curl or finish, the inside the hair broom will move on to the inside of
so
the rock.
that's a legal way to control the curl.
It's totally legal, totally creative, and it is funny. You're right about the hair brooms making a comeback. There's a bit of a hair broom shortage.
I understand that. My wife has one that she was told a couple of years ago, you're so old-fashioned having a hair broom. So we're thinking of putting it up for bid.
Yeah.
Trying it the wrong
So
way.
I'm sure we'll see some of the manufacturers next season having hair brooms on their inventory, but right now teams that have them are holding tight to them.
Is that more common with the men, or is it pretty even?
I bet you most of the teams we'll see out here this afternoon will have a hair broom on the men's side. I know that our Team Harrison, we moved to the one super hair broom philosophy as well. So we have one in our bag. It's been years since I swept with one, but
So it must be, you have to be a good sweeper because you're not going to see very much of that at the club level.
no, probably not.
It just goes at the end like crazy. It gets
Breanna's
good.
just figuring out that the rocks finish pretty hard. So I think, like I said, all the teams are going to learn that these rocks finish.
Very, very weight sensitive to the amount of finish, but even with takeout weight, they'll start moving around the hog line.
That's true. You can see that Hillary's got the broom down about a rock for Jess to throw this hit, and I would suggest she's probably throwing a fairly controlled weight hit, but should be able to curl up to the nose. I'm going to take a time here and see what kind of weight she's throwing.
I think she's waiting, trying for a little bit of a roll here.
Yeah, probably it's
And
her.
force the draw again.
Yeah.
Is there no one on that sheet?
Their littles lead got sick in Cuba, and she's still sick, so I think she wasn't feeling good.
Because they stopped and she was sitting on the backboard.
So Jess here is throwing they're calling sweep. She's got a 9-2 sweep, and it still finishes up to
No
nose.
roll.
No roll.
I know, I didn't know either.
Yeah, so I just paying such close attention we didn't notice, but I hear Melanie talking that on sheet C it looks as though they had a bit of a break. It sounds like there was a medical timeout of some sort. Team Greenwood is back on the ice, but they haven't even started the fourth end, and we are finishing the fourth end on the sheet we're watching, so I'm not sure what's going on, but we won't discuss it.
Whoa! Clean! Clean! Whoa! No! Okay. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Or not.
Okay, so
Oh, true. We didn't need to roll
against
it now.
two, Rozon was throwing the hit and was successful and hit and stuck for one.
They're all smiles.
And they're all smiling.
You're like, what? I was not. Yeah. Okay.
Well, now that we're at the fourth end and almost
all the
halfway,
time. Like, what do you say?
the men are going to start arriving.
That's right.
So I'm going to go and greet some of them and have Marg Crawley, my co-chair, join.
Okay, welcome, Marg.
I'm a little
Come on in.
spacey.
I'm just going to check on something, and I'll be right back. So sheet N5, Rozon's only scoring the 1 point in N4 is probably going to throw this short in an attempt to get some offense going in the fifth
High
end.
guard, 3. Singing, 1. Mine's pretty
So-
tight. You might have to let it die
Mark, I
early.
don't know if you can hear me, but
Just to the
I can
center
commentate
line.
as well.
Whoa.
You can put on
Yeah, I know.
Janet's
It's like really early.
headset because Bob's
fine.
were
Hey,
I didn't
who's
have it live. Yeah, stick that one on.
Okay, so just a force here.
You should be able to hear me through that, can you? Oh, wonderful.
Play around that side a little bit. Force them along.
And so she's successful in leaving it short.
Yep, throws the center guard.
Draw it better. Yeah, it's good. So
Hillary Noon being asked to come around that guard.
Okay, I was gonna do it because I didn't think you were coming. Shannon's like, you gonna score? And I was like,
Watching these rocks curl very aggressively, and Hillary's
and
weight
have trouble
is
getting
a
up
little
past
bit light. And
She does wreck on the red.
as much as it may have been a little bit light, it wasn't too bad. It was pretty close. So with the aggressive stones, they really need to finish their release all the way out to the brim.
Yes.
Can't afford to be inside at all.
Wait only right
You're
now.
getting 5 or
Line's
6.
okay. Coming in
indicates that
nice.
it's a top house weight
You're gonna have
draw.
to finish.
Should be
Finish.
good to get behind
Yep.
that red, yellow
Yes.
line there.
Yes.
Yeah, just
Okay,
what they've asked for.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to finish. Yes. Finish hard.
Should be good team communication going on there.
The other way. It goes really hard at the end. Good.
Perfect shot.
Well, in fact, it's over curled. It's left. It's accessible through the hole.
So you get,
Yeah, it's drawn right to the button for sure.
Actually,
But
okay, we can walk down the street. She got sick. Yeah. She got sick in Cuba. Did she eat something?
So Team Murphy calling for a takeout.
I don't think they can take someone off. Sorry, good throw. I'm worried about her. I know. Over. She's gone. Focus. She's fine.
And certainly looking very great.
yeah, it's a good looking shot here.
Yeah. I was trying to go. I knew as soon as they stopped, that's what it was.
Nose hit,
We
so
can
she
probably
didn't
get
quite
to
get a
this
roll
one
behind
easier, I
cover.
think.
Yep.
10.
Didn't quite get it past the yellow card. So Team Murphy electing to draw in on the out turn.
So they've asked for the out turn come around. It's not exactly a center guard. It's not exactly a corner guard.
Put a positive
Yeah, sure, you can join us, Jen.
obviously don't just shove it, but you know what I mean? It's okay to have that little pop. Yeah.
Riley slid that one just through the house.
It wasn't bad there. She felt the time.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I assumed because
Okay, so
Shelby Bailey in the neck, throwing the hit.
Breanna Rozon going for the hit.
Yep! Hard! 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 Okay.
And hit and rolls out.
you use my stuff. I'm gonna do some other stuff because the boys take out right. So you guys have it.
Their lead, but then can't they just play with 3? I guess not. I don't know.
So Riley's got a second shot of his out turn come around, Marg. The first time she slid it just through the circle, so
It looks like it's on the red rock there now.
yeah, look at that. Compensates by throwing it considerably lighter, and she got about the amount of curl she was expecting. You can see where that stone ended up. If she had another 6 or 7 feet of weight, it would have been in essentially the same sort of position, but behind the goal.
So certainly with the ice here, it's very weight sensitive as far as the amount that it curls. So the lighter weight, it will definitely overcurl.
Kayla, it's good. Yeah, hard. Roll. Close, yeah.
Sweeper's working hard, but the skip's certainly calling that there's lots of room to get by the guard.
Okay, whoa.
This is a good-looking shot.
Looking great. Tucking in behind very nicely.
Sliding just to the tee line. Just behind the tee line. She would have preferred for that to have stopped about 2 feet short of something there, because it lets the Murphy team now cozy one down in front of it and take advantage of the fact that that's slid just a little bit deep. But still, it's a shot that has to be made.
Oh, yeah.
And that Red Rock just made it past the guard, so it's going to be quite tight to get it by.
Yeah, indeed. Louisville in the hack, throwing the in-turn draw to the tee line.
It like went sideways.
Sweepers are both working this one pretty hard.
Very hard.
They must think it's pretty light because there's plenty of room by the guard.
And they're just working hard to get that finish on it. And it's just sliding up to the red one, but not quite in front.
Yeah, that stone was overswept just a little bit. If they left it a foot or two short of there,
Like same weight.
it would have really cut down the scoring zone for
Okay,
them.
so like 85 then?
So
Oh,
Team
this is
Rozon
interesting.
hoping to sit in front of the yellow rock or even just push
indeed.
it back a little bit.
Whoa, wait on me. Whoa. No.
Yeah, so the Rozon team can put a lot of pressure on if they can throw a draw just down in front of this.
Well, no sweeping going on, so I think it's a bit wide.
Hard
I'm
on the
hoping it'll
yellow,
curl.
Yeah, you got it, Shan. It's not bad.
I'm quite happy with that
A little
result.
out. You're just heavy. Just like you just threw more at it. Like that was back line almost. Yeah. I thought I was a little out. No, your weight. I gave you like a good more just because I just
So Team Murphy's calling for a hit and a little bit of a roll. A roll to position the stone behind the guards and in front of
When
stone
you throw
that's
on your first, like an 80.
The edge of the forefoot.
on the edge of the forefoot. Leo will essentially just played this shot, so she'll do her best to
Needs to be exactly the right angle. Didn't quite get the roll she was looking for.
Yeah, they overcalled that one a little bit. Held it straighter than they needed it. So.
Gotta do that. Yeah.
Hugh, I love how listening to the team members communicating back and forth and how positive they are. So even if the shot was not quite made, they're finding positive ways to communicate that.
Very good point, Mark. A couple of points that you've made there. Number one, communication. This game is won and lost in the communication. The team members have to be speaking back and forth with one another, letting one another know what they're thinking. They have to be decisive but clear about what they're calling. It's really essential.
And I think the positivity is great because if you start getting negative thoughts in your head, that's really going to affect your next shot as well.
Could not agree more. Could not agree more. Now, Breanna's overthrown this one a little bit, and she didn't clip enough of the stone.
So right now the yellow at the back of the house is sitting a shot.
What? I know. I don't know if that was my early. It didn't feel my early.
So Team Murphy is sitting one and is coming around this corner guard to try and set a second point.
I didn't move at all. Really. I'll go look next time.
A real opportunity for Team Murphy here. They will not want to draw the stone too deep. because if they draw it too deep, the Team Rozon will be able to position a stone in front of it and negate the stone, the yellow stone that's in the back of the house. So they'd like this one, in all likelihood, in the top 8 foot, almost fully buried.
But hopefully fully behind cover.
Indeed, indeed. Skip Murphy taking her time, getting organized for her shot. Five, 6. Well, that's top 8 foot weight is what they're calling. Top 8 foot, top 4 foot. They're changing it to 7. So.
Yeah, certainly well past the guard. And just a little bit heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
Skip Rozon taking very little time to call that shot.
Well, yeah, as we suggested, if Murphy slips deep, Rozon has the opportunity to freeze. So
Right.
that's what we'll see here. And I've been watching Breanna play for a number of years now. She's really adept at throwing draws. So I will expect this one to be very close.
Okay, whoa. 7. 6 is good. 6 is good. 6 is good. Well then.
6 and 7 are top 4 and 2-line weight respectively. So this should be close.
Looking quite lovely, not quite sitting right down on the yellow rock, but very close to.
Absolutely, a good shot. But it's not frozen on an angle that forces yellow to take a point. Yellow, in all likelihood, will try and move this red stone back a foot or two to score the 2 points.
Now, will they have any chance of keeping the yellow rock that's there already, or is that going to go with this shot?
No, with the amount of weight that they're throwing, they're taking a lot of broom here, so they're expecting to throw really very controlled weight. I would expect it to be back 8 foot, maybe back line weight.
Trust it. Like, trust your fingers.
Just to move that stone back. But yeah, they're definitely trying to keep the yellow stone that's sitting in the corner, the 4 foot.
Red rock sitting fully in the 4 foot, the yellow rock just touching the edge of the 4 foot.
Hack!
So she's throwing hack a bit. She's throwing this quite heavy.
Okay, hack.
So it does need to curl considerably.
She just overthrew that one.
Just sneaks past it.
And Rozon will score steal a point in this game.
So score currently 2-2. So both teams now heading for their 5th end break. Fifth end break is a 5-minute nutrition break. Chance for the teams to gather themselves, their thoughts, coaches to come out, give some further instructions.
I know. Do you know what happened here? Oh, hey, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's actually okay. Well, I was just like, where'd they go? I will after. Oh, it was just like, I looked at Tesla
So we've got the fifth end break at this point. So we'll leave the players' mics on just to be entertained. But we can take a break, Mark, for sure. After 5 ends, this game on Sheet D at the Mississaugua Golf Country Club is tied 2-2 between Team Murphy and Team Rozon. Yeah, I know. It's something not being cooperative. Especially about it, as I say, we've got a tech coming to try and get me that into this. So
maybe you can look at that.
with any luck, yeah.
They probably don't need it as much here, but
It's a forfeiture on the CA.
this is the room issue.
Yeah,
So I was there at the team meeting you were, and
it was clear.
said
Clear as a bell.
illegal room. Game's over.
Apparently it wasn't an illegal broom. It was rotating the skip's broom into play. So they had 4 brooms. The skip has to keep their broom. The other 3 rotate. They rotated the skip's broom into play. So boom, you're done.
Oh dear. So one of the OCA guys
Yeah.
caught that?
Yeah.
It's a big mistake to make.
Yeah, it's a very expensive mistake to do.
Especially with, you know, which team?
I'm not sure. It was Team Little.
Okay.
So they would have been playing Molly Greenwood.
No, Scotty's staying right beside the bar, so I don't think well, the reason they have to get that. Yeah, when you came down
Sorry. I know this is lunch. Oh wait, no, you guys go down. Bye. Here, I stay here. I always forget that. Yeah.
So team set to come back on the ice. Team Rozon all set, ready to throw their first rock.
Water? Yeah, there you go. I didn't think about Okay, line's really tight. You're gonna have to let it die early. Over, off. Whoa. Then it needs to stop.
So we're back in action here, Marg, and the sixth end of this game between Rozon and Murphy on sheet D at the provincial championship, and Rozon, the score's tied. Rozon's called a center guard, It's slid to a corner guard position.
A little overcurled there.
A little overcurled.
A little inside.
Yeah, these aggressive stones curl a lot, and so Murphy's going to take advantage of this if she can. She's asked Hillary Yoon to come around that corner guard.
Would be good. Put up another guard. It maybe.
And Brecia's working hard to get it there. It's coming in quite nicely behind that guard.
A good shot there.
At the tee line. Perfect.
I don't mind coming here.
So Skip Rozon calling for a shot to come just in front of the yellow rock.
Yeah. Line's tight again. Yep, you're gonna have to go for line. Go there. Where?
And Skip Rozon thinking that she needs some sweeping for line.
It's good.
That's certainly past the guard and actually sliding past the yellow rock.
Just overthrown. Overthrown by a good 10 feet, actually.
Yes.
She won't be pleased with herself over that one.
Now that 5 minutes of break time without anyone on the ice, would that affect the amount of curl, the weight of the ice?
You know, oftentimes we deliver here. If the ice makers run a broom or a sheepskin up and down the ice, after the ice has rested, yes, you can come back and find it a little bit quicker. Players say, but honestly, I think that one was simply overthrown. Much like.
Just like that's what Bree said.
Oh, this one's probably going to stop.
A little shade heavier than they wanted to.
Would have liked to have frozen right on the nose
Just like
of that one.
back four, that's all you need. Just move them around.
They will not complain with last rock.
Yeah.
Sitting 2 behind a corner guard.
Yes. Skip Rozon calling for back 4 weight.
Like what? Where? Where? 7, 8, 8. Well,
Yeah,
close for
they're
line.
indicating this one
9,
was up a
10.
little bit
Okay, well
for
then.
speed. Hey, Jen.
Close. Yep.
Right. Sneaking past the front guard.
That's a good shot.
Sorry.
I think she's rolled the 3rd shot.
What'd you get on it?
And Team Murphy is going to go aggressively
What'd you get on it?
for another draw around the corner.
Okay. Sorry, Shelby, that was my fault.
The yellow sitting 2.
I was like, what? I know, I mistimed it or something. 'Cause yeah, we should have been sweeping it though. I was like, no, this is
Riley Salmon throwing the out-turn come around here.
my bad. Sorry.
Well, it's interesting to listen to the players sort of taking accountability, taking ownership of making small mistakes.
Oh, sure.
It really makes the rest of your teammates see that you've sort of bought in, doesn't it?
Right.
It's great.
Okay.
Another good shot by Riley Salmon.
Perfect. So yellow now sitting 3.
Think we should try.
I'm also so
and peel
impressed
it?
you with
I
the
think so.
athleticism of these young ladies.
Never mind. I just gotta stop telling you.
They're certainly taking the sport quite seriously.
Shelby Bailey being asked to peel the corner guard. Open things up. Without last rock, Breanna's not going to be happy that yellow's amassing a lot of stones. So peeling that one off opens things up to start striking stones that are in the house. Of course, Murphy was content to have that up there, so she'll try and replace it. precisely where they want this guard to end up.
Now she's calling for a guard in the house as opposed to out front.
Did she tap? I wasn't watching, Mark. Did
I
she
saw her
tap the top 12
tap
foot?
just in front of the yellow rock there.
No.
Well, this doesn't quite have the weight it appears to get there. So high guard just needs to curl a little bit further over, and it's finishing quite nicely for her.
Oh, crap. Yes! Yeah, go! Yes! Hard!
And trying to peel the guard again.
Roll it.
Well, runs it back into the house.
Didn't quite peel it.
No.
So yellow now sitting 3 with no red rocks in sight.
Well, there's a red rock, and it's not in a great place for red. It's a corner guard. And Murphy's immediately asking to throw yet another stone around that corner guard. So we'll see where things go from here.
Got caught on my hand. Yeah, I let go, but I don't know. I couldn't.
Leah Will being asked to throw it into the top 8 foot around
First time this
the corner guard.
I did. Huh?
A small amount of consolation for Breanna at this point,
I knew.
because
We had to sweep that.
yellow does have a stone that's tucked just behind the tee line.
But she kept you guys on it. She was trying to roll. I
And there
understand.
may be an opportunity to freeze one down, but she's not really interested in freezing yet.
Nose, we'll get rid of 2 at least.
Yeah, they're going to look to peel as many as they can at this point.
Like not. Yeah, same weight, good. Okay.
So right now calling for a takeout, trying to try and get rid of as many of those yellow rocks as possible.
Yeah, run the yellow stone that's on the top of the 12 foot back into the others and spill off whatever they can. You were right earlier when you said these girls are athletes. They're very strong.
Yep. Hard.
You can throw the rock to the ground.
Well, this is what I like to call a Flintstone shot. There's a lot of granite being moved here.
Go. Okay.
So manages to get 2 of the yellow rocks out, so
a good
yellow's
shot.
still seeing 2.
Okay. Okay. That was weird. What? That shot? Yeah. That's what I called. No, I know. I look like it like too back. I was like, why is that weird?
Leah Will being asked to come around the tight red stone.
Yeah, the first one just got like, I did something funny with my hand. Like, really spun it. I know. It got like caught on my fingers.
And Sweeper's working hard on this one.
She's diving towards the corner guard, isn't it? A little bit short. Shy on weight with that one. And
Of course, with the lower weight, over curling a little.
which turns the tables in some respect. Gives Breanna an opportunity to throw the out-turn come around and take advantage of the fact that one of the earlier Yellowstones did slide behind the tee line.
Right.
Okay.
Well, she'll need to be quite tight to that yellow guard up top.
Well, in truth, if she gets anything in front of, she's got a considerable margin for error with this shot.
7.
It's all about the line.
Okay, whoa then. Whoa. Line. Whoa. Yes, line. We need to be on that, guys.
the weight and a little over curling.
That wasn't your fault.
So I think 20. Yeah. I agree.
So Hugh, what's Team Murphy planning to do with this shot?
Well, they're just going to tuck another one in the round. They've been watching these stones over curl and over curl, so you can see that they're taking a lot of ice, expecting it to curl a long way with this one.
And the advantage of bringing the shot in behind the red one rather than in front of?
Well, they've...
Yeah, we'll just...
Well, yellow's got last stone, so they want to tuck one in around the red stone into the top 8 foot here. Sit 3.
People's working hard on this one. Also appears a bit light. And we'll sit just short of the rings.
No. But it was perfect. Perfect. Shoot.
So as you say, lots of curl going on out there.
I was like, I'm not even...
Yeah, the stones finish hard. They finish hard. They curl a lot in the last few feet. There's no question.
Just tapping.
So then here there's a controversy as to whether you
Just like, yeah, back 4.
sweep the rocks more in the last few feet to have them curl more or curl less.
Well, stones that aren't moving, Marg, are not curling. So if you want a stone to continue curling,
What was my last
you
one?
sweep the bejesus out of it in the last few feet to keep it moving.
Yeah, it needs to get
There's no
there.
question. The early sweep prevents the stone from curling. The late sweep finishes it. Has it curl a lot.
Yeah, never.
And with this ice here especially, that works.
Nope.
Well, Breanna's got good-looking weight
right
on
onto
this.
the red.
It's all about the line at this point. This is a good-looking shot. Fantastic
right
shot.
inside.
That's a
Excellent
great
shot.
shot. Yeah, that is a great stone.
That was awkward. There you go.
Coming in to sit 1 for red.
Absolutely, effectively eliminates what yellow had been engineering.
Stop it.
That's okay.
Shows the value of a good guard.
Doesn't matter. It's annoying because then I got to reset it and it has
Okay,
no
that's dead for... Oh, yeah.
So Team Murphy looking to bring their yellow one in.
Honestly, like, I knew, like, even...
Yeah, they'll throw a solid hit on this Yellowstone, run it right back onto the red, and
This is
with any luck, spring the red far enough that they can count at least one of the yellows.
Okay.
So any chance of getting that red one out and counting more than 1?
Tough shot.
What if I have to go sweet? Huh? Never mind.
Oh, then...
But you've got to play the cards you're dealt, Marg.
Yes.
So here we go.
And the shot coming in quite nicely.
Good effort.
Just overcurls a bit.
Yeah.
So quite a turn of events for an end that looked to be shaping up all for Team Murphy.
Yep, no, Rozon made a fantastic little tap there with her last one, and that's a deserved steal.
3. Going in. 3.
Team's very quick to get set up for their next end. They are on a clock. So what's called thinking time. some proper run in between times when their opposition needs rest.
Okay,
And the shooter delivers their rock.
Is it hog? Can you hog it? No, it's a corner guard. Like, we need to stop.
This guard a little short. Taken out of play.
Breanna's pretty convinced that one picked. She'd been asking for a center guard, only a few feet out of the thrower's hand. The stone started to curl really hard, so they let that one stop short of the hog line so that they could take it off and not leave Murphy the corner guard that she would have liked.
Mine was okay until I started to just like...
Here's Hillary Noon being asked to throw one up.
Yeah, good steal.
So it shows the importance of keeping your rock clean, keeping the ice clean, because you don't want those picks.
You're sleeping.
So Team Murphy bringing her shot
Because I thought you started
into the
sleeping, I
house,
thought
just
you said,
biting
can you get it
at
in?
the top of the 12-foot.
And I was like, no, we can't. And you started sleeping. Yeah. Can? Yep.
So Shannon Crow being asked to hit on this one. It's just a little bit deep into the house.
10-5. 10-5.
Clean. Yep.
And she's going to just catch the edge of the yellow rock.
They've thrown controlled enough weight that it'll stick around. Murphy's going to ignore that and throw up a corner guard.
And Sweeper's content to walk this rock down to the other end at this point.
You hear them yelling 3 or 4 or 5, I think they heard them say so. Hillary's throwing this a little deeper than she wanted to.
A little bit deep.
And that's not good for Murphy. Rozon will hit that, and by sitting 2, effectively force the Murphy team to take a single point. Mission accomplished for Team Rozon.
Clean. Yep. Hard. Yep. Hard for nose.
And it's curling quite a lot.
Indeed, this one's going to roll.
But still remains within the rings.
Okay.
Sitting just behind the tee line, just outside the 4-foot.
So as much as they'd initially thought, well, let's try and get 2 points by throwing up corner guards, with those two sitting so close to the corner of the 4-foot, they're going to move them, they're going to freeze them. Maybe move them back a little bit. But take a slightly different tack in trying to score a deuce here.
Agreed.
Well, it's nice to have a game plan coming into each end, but often the circumstances mean you've got to change that game plan and make it fluid as you go along. Team Rozon planning to put another rock in the house.
Shelby Bailey being asked to for the out-turn coming in.
4, 5, line's good. 3, 4, 5. No, not deep. Line's good. Yep. Okay, you're okay. It's really going. Yep, make sure it's in the house. Yep, hard. Okay.
And Sweeper is not able to quite get the
right at the rock,
shot into the house.
Sideways. It's okay.
Sitting just short.
She had great weight. It just like we ran out of rings basically. I thought we might have been well done, but I thought we were gonna be okay for what we did. I was on it earlier. My bad. It's okay. I didn't think it was going to go as much as it did either.
So Riley's going to try and nestle one down against those stones that are off to the corner. And they're going to hope that Team Rozon at some point jams their yellow stone into one of them.
Thank you.
So coming nicely, but curling quite a lot.
Yep, Riley just short of the house once again.
Just come to rest, touching or nearby the red rock, short of the house.
It's really diving, like really diving. All right. Wow. Okay. Really diving. I got a 94 on her, so I like a 95.
Team Rozon commenting on how the rocks are really diving. Really curling a lot at the end.
Stay close, yep! Early, hard! Yep! Hard! Yep! Go, 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 go! Yep! Gotta go hard!
And Sweeper's working hard as this curls into the yellow rock.
Okay, roll it off, Shannon. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah. It just really goes. We have to get on it like almost right away. Yeah.
Well, so you have to get on it almost right away, or you could take another 2 inches of ice potentially.
Oh, sick. Okay. That's like a 4 there. Okay, cool.
Hey, Hugh. How are you? Yeah.
Drink water.
Team Murphy trying to bring a rock in behind the guards. Still hanging out a bit though. Not quite getting the amount of curl that they did with the other one, so it's starting to finish quite nicely. And sitting in the 4 foot.
I got it all.
So shot rock is yellow at this point.
I think I just like bored. Okay.
We're going to throw a really controlled weight hit at this. Taking it down to board weight.
Close. Yep. Go. Yep. Yep. Hard. Go. Hard.
Curling quite a lot actually for that weight, and it's the red rock at the top of the house. So Team Murphy now with a chance to put up a guard.
Certainly with a chance to protect the one that they've got shot.
No, you came out tight, and I thought it would pop it.
I think we're going to try and position this so that any kind of run that Rozon throws at it might jam into the ones that they've got on the left-hand side. They don't leave the guard short of the house. They want to tuck it into the top of the circles.
Knee prints or hand prints or what? You can see them all. Yeah, like knee prints. You see them? I don't know who they're from. I don't think it's me.
So hoping to get this into the house again. It's curling quite a lot. And again ends up short of the house.
So Breanna's going to size this up and see if she can move this one back without jamming it into the stone that she's got at the edge of the 4 foot.
Well, I don't know. I don't think we're getting in there. Well, I'm saying if we throw less and we just like...
She's got maybe half a rock showing, maybe not quite.
Yeah, or we try and play that.
Let's listen to hear what they have to
Not
say.
like with a lot of weight, but I would like with like that. Okay. I think like back line. Sure, yeah. Back line. Okay, I'm just putting it right on it. Well, yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
opting for a backline weight here. Move this one back.
We're thinking back line. Yeah. Like as long, like we're just trying to bump it past hours, even if we roll open, like. Clean, clean, clean. Yep, yep. Hard, hard. Whoa, yep, yep, yep.
Oh, this one's curled.
This one's curled quite a lot. Again, going to hit the yellow at the top of the house and spill off to the side.
Okay.
Leaves the shot yellow rock partially
Probably.
exposed.
Like that was hack. Yeah, they're just Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, your weight was nice, Brie. Really thin sort of rolls.
Yeah. It's fine. What about the straw? You can still do the same. Okay. We just have to make sure it's super early. Yeah. Okay, that's what we were kind of just saying. Yeah.
Again, great team communication there, getting ready for the shot.
Tap it really thin. Gotta tap it really thin.
And shot just coming in
That's good.
a little bit deep. Although yellow's sitting two at this point.
No, because they're sitting two, just a hit. Okay.
So Team Rozon planning a hit. And roll hopefully behind cover.
Okay, hit and flop in. We won't be able to get their shot stone, but as long like just hit and flop in, make her draw tougher.
So Sweeper's working hard on this shot.
Yep. Yeah.
That was a good
And
looking
looking
shot.
quite lovely.
Well, Shannon.
Comes down
Go.
just a little bit in front of the yellow one. Yellow's
Yeah.
still sitting one in there.
Leaves
fine.
leaves much of the forefoot to draw to for a second point.
An open draw.
She would really have liked to have rolled only an inch or two on that one, which would have really confounded any kind of draw, and it would have prevented a hit from
I was aiming for 10. It could have been like 10-5.
scoring.
I was like, I have timed all of your hits and I haven't been able to stop a single one.
That's okay.
No, it just like when it hit like over there, it hit really soft.
Well, it also
good
came
weight,
cross
honestly.
face, so that does slow down a bit.
It's good. It's good.
So this shot needs to be
Mine only. He's pretty close. 7. Little up.
Sweeper's happy with the weight.
Little up. Oh, there.
Signaling that maybe it's a little bit too heavy. It's coming in very nicely. And rolls just a little too far at the back of the forefoot. So Team Murphy will score 1.
After 7 ends, a tied game.
Is this tricky?
Let's get her two here. Put a corner guard up. They're probably going to kind of force me to, I'm guessing. So still keep the best a little bit, but I feel like
Rozon has the advantage of hammer with this tied game. Playing at the 8th end.
I don't ice on your hip. I feel like we're still so tight.
Team is having a little huddle, discussing strategy for the next end, I assume, huh?
Indeed.
Yeah, it's just when you throw like, when you throw like tens.
So Murphy calling a center guard.
You're usually not. Okay. Yep.
Swoop is working quite hard on this one. And not quite on the center line. Rozon calling for the corner guard. And Sweeper's working quite hard to get this the right spot.
Really going off center.
Well, it's clear that this is going to be an aggressive end one way or the other. Two guards up, two stones closed, two guards up.
See all that? All the footprints or whatever. Oh, yeah.
Scott Murphy now calling for a draw into the top of the house.
Sorry.
So just keep a broom down, like, on all of them.
And coming in very nicely behind the guard.
I don't hope it's not me.
Or actually, I don't mind this.
So
Team Rozon letting him come in behind their own guard.
yeah, this end's going to get entertaining in a hurry.
And why do you say that, Hugh?
Two guards up, two
Yeah,
covering
Ben,
this guard.
Wait only! Tons of line!
Both teams are looking to steal this end.
We're still on the center line!
We can expect some pretty aggressive play.
Okay, finish, shell, yep.
So neither team is willing to just go along getting one each end. Somebody's trying to get more aggressive and get a few more points on the board.
Well, it's an interesting piece of discussion to have because we've now got 3 ends left to play, the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Breanna Rozon has last rock in this end. So if things play out the way they often do, she'll have last rock twice in this end and in the final end, and Murphy will have last rock only once. So really the advantage is to Team Rozon right now. They want to score in this end. Do you want to listen?
And they'd be happy with even just taking one then.
91. I think I'm timing them wrong though. I think I'm timing them wrong. Like,
Not quite able to get past the guard.
heel.
peeling the yellow guard.
Good.
Like little flyaways getting my eyes.
Jess Murphy calling for hit on the red rock with a roll in behind cover. Over curls and spills out to the side.
Try and get the roll, but I mean, no, that's really fine. Nose is fine. 9.
So here was this end shaping up the way you thought it would be at the beginning?
9.
Was this end shaping up the way you thought it would be after the first few rocks?
That's fine. No, I didn't expect it to run that long.
Appeal one way or the other, and things are things have certainly changed. But then you've got Murphy looking to throw up another center guard here to force the issue. So we'll see what we get.
I think they might be. We'll see. It, but yeah.
Okay, so far it's just yours that are running on center.
Oh, it's okay if you're good listening. Your mic's on too, so you can chat about this stuff.
I thought they all were, but well, keep an eye on it.
I'm not sure if we'll get the roll on, so if it peels, that's fine. Wait, it's a 9? Okay.
Well, if Rozon's strategy is even just to score 1 in this, then she's hoping to just take out every yellow rock that comes into play. You can't score when the rock's behind the pack.
Clean. Clean. Yep.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And coming over quite nicely. Look at her nose hit.
Careful.
As she rolls a little bit to the side.
She manages to roll that on. She's set up for her deuce.
Oh, took a nice curl back towards the button to grab a nice bite of the edge.
Very nice.
So Skip Murphy calling for a takeout.
She started that one a little bit. So it's curling right out of hand, but looks like she's got a good shot.
Past the guard, but doesn't stay.
Okay, like 85 or 90? Behind. 90? Okay. Backed up almost.
Line's good. Yeah.
I'm hoping to pick up a rock in the house behind the guard.
Make sure it's in. It's really going now. Okay. Well, yep. Go little, yep. Hard. Run out of rings.
Good looking come around here.
And managing to grab a good bite of the house on the side.
All right. Should have just kept them on it a little longer because I overcurled. Okay. Oh well. Your first one was like really nice.
Sorry?
Your first one was really nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if we'd get
Skip
the
Murphy
roll on or not. but we got
hoping
a
to
nice
come and draw
spin at the
down to
end.
the red one.
Yeah.
Not an easy shot.
Nah, you're good. Jesus. Okay.
Well, the bell does not mean it's recess. And sweeper staying off this rock.
I'm calling it back house.
It's a little bit heavy. And just managing to sweep it out of the house.
Okay. Just full 8. Yep. Just so that she draws over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
there is, I think.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay, so we want to be full 8, so she has to hit it instead of drawing behind that card over there. 90? Okay.
Setting
Joined
up for
once
the
again
deuce.
by Bob Turner and the other Mike.
Hey, Mark. Game got tighter while I was away.
It did indeed.
First draw. That's day one.
Skip Rozon hoping to put another rock in the house, put more pressure on Jess Murphy for her final shot.
Full 8, all you.
Really going. Okay, well then. We're really curling. 14-6.
Looking a little bit heavy,
It's pretty good.
but still stays in front of the tee line.
Okay, good judge, guys.
She's still leaving Murphy.
No, I said you're good.
But not really much chance to come behind cover.
Yeah, well, they're all, it's just like, I don't know what, it just, I think it's because they're sharp, but they're just like catching and going.
Okay.
Taking her time, getting her thoughts organized. Very important shot here. And successful in doing the takeout. Leaving Rozon on takeout to sit for 2.
Okay. It should come at the end, but 10.
Sweeper's happy, Skip's happy at this point.
Okay.
And successful in doing the takeout and sitting for 2. So score now, Team Rozon 5, Team Murphy 3.
Does she have it? Oh. I was like, what's he pointing at?
Yeah.
It's tight.
Line's tight.
3, 4.
Make sure it's in. If it's tight, yeah. Make sure it's in. Gotta go. If it's in, then it's fine. It's just tight, so I didn't want it like that rhymed. Okay. Okay. Nice throw.
And Team Rozon putting their first shot in the top of the forefoot.
Yeah, so just keep it up. We're executing really well. Force the one here, and we're up one coming home with. So yeah, I just force here. So we'll probably guard the one you just threw, because I think they're putting a corner up. Unless it's in, then I'm gonna hit her.
Okay.
Whatever, if it goes in.
Okay.
Okay.
So Skip Rozon explaining strategy to the rest of her team for the final two ends.
And someone was behind the glass. Oh. I was like, what are they pointing at? I realized. That's funny.
Team Murphy electing to put up the corner guard.
Yeah.
Strategy, of course, vital at this point in the game as they prepare for the last two ends.
Just a three. Just a three. Line's okay. 2, 3. 1, 1, 2. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. 2, 2. Whoa for line. 2. Because it's gonna overcurl. Whoa. Okay. Good. She's on the side. Oh, never mind.
Team Murphy calling for a draw.
Good throw.
Sweepers working hard. Not quite getting the curl that they have in the last few ends at this point, but the rock is coming along quite nicely and will slide just past the red rock.
Just a little off the corner. Freeze.
I mean, we could go here, try and roll frozen. That's our best shot, I think. I mean, nose isn't the end of the world.
Okay.
What weight do you like, 10?
I like 10.
Okay. No worries, take your time.
So planning to take out the yellow rock.
10? Hard! Right up!
Right out of their hand.
Gotta go. Okay, whoa. Whoa? Yeah, whoa.
Hit on the front red guard, spilling shot
Right
rock
over
and the
hand,
yellow
yeah.
guard.
Looks like she turned it right out of her hand.
So important to follow through with the shot.
It's okay. At least you're like you're aware of it, right? So it's okay.
Solid 10.
I'm here trying to take out the red rock. And getting a nice roll over.
Just off nose.
finishing the first
We might
shot,
even
just
be able to
touching the
get
button,
that,
second
but
one
I mean,
in front
we'll
of
worry about this first. 9.
She's really scary.
Yeah, 5. Yes! 4. Gotta go. Yeah.
And Team Rozon trying for the double.
Okay.
Manages to get the back yellow out of the house, but the front one still remains mostly in the forefoot.
Both of them just tight.
She knows.
Yeah, no, I know. Wait.
Just
Just looking across the other sheets right now. On sheet A, Horton has a 1-point lead after 8 ends, 5-4 over Courtney Auld. And on sheet B, Kirsten Marshall out of London has a 6-3 lead over Glendale's Chelsea Brentwood.
Usually if you don't notice it, that's a good thing. Well, you're tight, right? Yeah. 6. 5. 6. 6. 7. 8. 8.
Team Murphy bringing a shot in, just pushes their first shot back. Second one is now sitting behind cover.
I think
This
you're
is
just
a
getting
red
it
rock
right there.
sitting out front of the house.
Okay. 10. Sorry, right?
And calling for the takeout.
Go then, yeah. Clean. Yep. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Roll that way.
I think she was trying for the double there and just overthrew it a bit.
So red now sitting shot rock. Team Murphy trying to take the red rock out.
Is I a little wide on that?
And gets the nose hit.
Do you want to try it? Down, if anything.
Bit of a
You want
thin
to
double.
try it? Okay. Even if we just roll to here, I mean, that's fine too. Same weight? 9. 9? Yeah. Okay.
So hoping for the double takeout here.
Watch the line here. Yep. Hard. Really hard, guys. Go hard. Gotta go hard. Hard. Go. Yes, hard.
And just over curling a little bit too much.
It
does get a nice roll.
Hard. Okay, that's not bad, Mel. That's good. Okay.
Yellow rock still sitting one.
Okay.
And she called that even before it left her hand.
Jeez, man. Yeah, like an inch and a half. That's fine. Okay. What was your first one again? That one.
I don't even remember.
I honestly, I don't know. I couldn't tell you right now.
No, I'm just learning what I did there.
Okay.
Fine, though. You can do hands.
Team Murphy trying to cross a little bit, take out the red one, and they're successful.
And it's pretty flat. Good separation.
Get to there, maybe? Like, are we just going to get to the side?
We're just gonna get inside, I think.
Yeah, but I mean,
Like
we got
there.
Yeah. I think that's fine. Just hit
Team Murphy with the hammer in this end,
right now. Alright. Okay.
as Team Rozon was able to score 2 in the last end.
Kind of like, it's been digging back down. So 9? Give more. That way? No, more. Yeah.
I know. And I was like, oh, that works. Thing I hate with nails and shitty gloves.
Okay, I think I'm going to throw 9 out here just because it's been digging a little bit. We get the roll in if we can. We're not going to get shot, like they're pretty much dead even, but... Whoa! Okay, over. Okay.
So able to get the yellow rock, but not quite getting the roll inside that she was hoping for.
Yeah, sheets here tend to run a little bit straight on the edge.
That's fine. Like, even if we give up 2 here, we're still tied.
Which is quite different than inside where we've been seeing quite a lot of curl. Especially in the 7th end, the rocks were diving quite a bit as they approached the house.
Yeah, and also, like, I was just telling them, like, you know, give up 2 here, we're tied coming home with.
I mean, let's not do that. But like,
No, but like, I think that one's buried. I'm not gonna try.
like no, yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Like, I don't want to. Oh yeah, I like it. It was good.
So right now Jess Murphy trying to put another shot in the house.
Calling it back of the house.
I don't want to. Should be okay.
And it just seems to be a bit heavy. Team Rozon's Vice able to
Try to get here.
sweep the rock out of the house.
I like there. Even if we can get shot on the side, like
We'll
even if
just
we're not,
make it
yeah.
harder to hit.
Yeah. Okay. I think there because it is going.
Yeah, I like that. So 6.
So this allowing Skip Rozon to bring her rock in.
Okay, go for the
And
freeze.
really
make
put
it,
pressure
make
on
her
Jess
either
Murphy
hit
for her
or
last
draw
shot.
or just tougher. 85? Okay. I still think it's diving this way for sure. So just stay close to it, but it should be a good line. Just 6, just 6. Line's good, line's good.
What
just
she was
6.
calling for.
Line's really good. Whoa.
Seems to be running a little bit more than she thought.
Seems a little bit heavy.
Yeah.
I wonder if the ice
All right.
is picking up speed a little bit at this point.
Yeah, it was more of a 10 than a 6. They called kind of 7 out of her hand. Backed it off to a 6.
Just out the back.
I
So
think
again,
it
this
was
gives
6.
Jess Murphy
what was that?
an opportunity to tie the game. So she's taking the other turn this shot.
Better the 8 or better.
So she needs certainly full 8 foot and full 12 foot and even touching 8 foot would be great.
Keep it all the way. Yeah.
She's got her own cheese for backing.
Calling a 7.
Sweeper's working
She'll be there
hard.
for 2.
And the rock comes in quite nicely into the 4-foot to score 2 and tie the game. So all tied up coming into the last end. Team Rozon with the hammer.
Guys, this had a totally dumb blonde moment. I'm like, whoa, they all went into extra ends because I totally ate. Okay, so keep the middle open. Give me a shot for one at the end, and you got it. Keep doing what we're doing. Yeah. Well, I would have been perfect for that one if it was a little left, right? Okay. I mean, that's whatever. That's fine.
It's whatever.
Yeah. You got it.
That's how they're gone. I read that rule. Yeah, it's a collared shirt for fitted.
Gotta go.
And calling for a guard. Sweeper's quite happy with the weight on this one.
I get it. It's like, oh my god.
And finishing off to get the center guard.
Starting to curl now.
It's still got a dip.
Okay. Just let it go. Yeah, just make sure you don't run out of rings.
So you give us some thoughts on the strategy in this last end.
Okay, nice shot, Shannon.
With a tie game, the strategy is going to be pretty straightforward. The Murphy team does not have last rock, so they're going to be throwing stones to the center. Their first guard is a perfect guard on the center line. They're going to throw a second guard. Ideally, and actually it's not controversy, there's different approaches. They could throw another guard on the center line that the opposing team couldn't take out. Now, when a team takes that strategy, they generally like to throw a tight center guard and then a long center guard, or vice versa. In this case, it looks to me as though they've actually called whether they called the come around to the top of the house or not, they get in a second center guard, which is essential if you're going to try and steal an end. Breanna's team, however, has no interest in seeing any stones clutter the center line. So as soon as they have the opportunity to, they're going to start peeling those yellow stones. In the meantime, they need a point to score, so they're going to throw stones to the wings and in the house. But you can be assured, just as certain as God made little green apples, that the red team's next stone is going to be a peel of those two center guards.
6-5. Whoa, then.
By contrast, yellow will, now that they've got those two center guards, yellow will try and throw one behind them and on the top of the button, or on the top of the 4-foot. That's what you'll see next.
Okay, good.
There you have it.
There you go, the call to the top of the 4-foot.
So how much pressure are these ladies feeling right now?
Well, at 10th end of the first game of the provincial championship, their hearts are probably pretty close to their mouths.
I sleep like way less rocks than you.
But they've all been in this sort of position before. These girls play week in and week out. They're experienced players. They've been playing for years and years. So
They certainly seem to have good focus out there, yes. So Sweeper's working hard.
Good looking stone if they can get it all the way in.
Just by.
As much as it looks like a good shot, they'll be disappointed that isn't as close to the button as it could be, because as I suggested, Breanna is going to do nothing but try to peel these stones out of play from here on in.
Okay, try and clip this sideways if we can. If
And
you
if she
get
makes
one,
a
that's
good
fine.
double peel here, the Murphy team won't have an opportunity to promote that stone any closer to, well, they'll have an opportunity to promote it, but it'll leave it double. They really wanted that in the top 4 foot.
It was the best one.
Yeah!
Sitting just shy of the 4 foot at this point. And getting the double peel, taking out one of the red rocks at the back, and the yellow one stays at the back of the house.
Nice to peel the yellow stones, but really the only relevant stone at this point is the long red center guard. All the other stones are of no interest to anyone out there.
It's all good.
So while they look pretty,
She's kind of brooming.
they may not stay for long, is what you're saying.
Like, she's brooming for the nose, I think. It seems
So here comes Riley Sandham with her second opportunity. She's just thrown this shot, so she should be fairly close. And again, they're looking to get this all the way in to the top of the 4 foot and around anything and everything.
Weight's down again. You can see it really curling.
Yep.
So working hard. The weight was there, but just over curl.
And again, Breanna will ignore those and she'll go and peel off
try
that
and get
top
one of
guard.
them. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like coming this way though. Yeah.
Really? Huh? Yeah. We're wider, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Or, third, I don't know.
Trying a run back, I think.
Yeah, hoping to catch one of those yellow ones while she can.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
And she's just going to get the peel.
Okay.
Now that was an unfortunate turn for Rozon.
So Murphy calling the
That's pretty bad.
guard.
Oh God, yeah.
An unfortunate turn for Rozon.
We'll figure it
Feathering
out. We got it.
the Murphy stone into the 4 foot.
So currently we have 2 yellow rocks, counting the red one to the outside of the house is out counting the yellow one that's the back. So yellow's seeing 2 at this point.
There's only a small amount of consolation in the fact that that stone isn't in front of the button, which should leave Breanna an in-turn draw with her last stone.
Well, I mean, like, yeah. Just finish. Okay.
But the Murphy team's going to do its best to choke off that draw.
Gotta go.
Difficult to do, though, with the amount of curl that's in this ice and with these stones.
I think we tried that.
And do you like the position of that guard? Hugh?
That was hurting us.
Well, to be honest, Mark, it's not a
Really,
guard.
like-
It's because to get to
I
the
like
button,
that.
you
Okay.
have to take a path that's a good 1.5 feet outside that guard. So the
Yeah.
that guard is really irrelevant.
Not a lot of ice. I'm glad he called the timeout there.
Team Rosen calling a timeout.
Why don't we turn up the player mics a little bit here and hear what they've all got to say?
I don't know. I was like, it's coming. Bree, what are you brooming for? You want me to peel the red onto the yellow, into that yellow. That's really tight though. Yeah. Well, I don't know.
My only thinking here is what do you think the shot's going to be?
They're both dangerous because I want to get rid of that one.
Got a rumble here in the lounge with all the armchair quarterbacks.
Well, I was gonna go for okay, yeah.
Yep. Don't bank on the double. Get it now while it's available.
Okay.
Good game, ladies.
Which way do you want to come at it though? I don't know. No? Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to try and do like just off nose? We can roll. That blocks off my draw.
Like sweeping is like so.
You can go over the face, but that's probably catching that way.
Still there.
I don't know, like, do we play it? Like, I say we do this because this could go that way, right?
So timeout's over, but the team's still
No, but I mean,
discussing
what else is
strategy.
it gonna do? Yeah. Right?
They still have lots of time left on their clock, so they've got time.
It's harder because you could catch playing like that. Yeah. So it's like half a rock.
Those are two wide.
Feel? Just, I'm worried about shooting that one right into the. Well, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So she's trying to position this so that she still leaves room for the draw.
That was good.
So it looks like they've opted to run this yellow stone back into the other stone in the house and ensure that they've got clear with their last couple.
There's nowhere to go.
Important thing is they.
So taking her some time to collect her thoughts.
Yeah.
Whoa. Close. Whoa. Yep. Hard. Yep. You got it?
And gets one out.
It's about as good as she can do.
And the second one out. Well done.
That's good. I have another one, don't I? You still have one more, don't you? Okay. Yeah.
So line guard.
To carry a little bit. I mean, not much, but anyways.
Yep, the Murphy team, the yellow team's going to throw center line guards to the end of this end. Doing everything they can to away from the
So again, both teams tied. Final end of the game.
Right to the balloon, a little bit more.
Each team looking to score one.
a good shot.
Same? Yeah. Okay.
Another peel.
Same thing, guys. Still left. Still left.
Okay, so it's.
Good looking shot here.
And jams
That
the
really was
yellow.
a good shot. It's moved the stone off the forefoot. And
Sorry, guys.
given them
Not terrible.
That said,
Yeah.
it's left a center guard, and the center guard with the stone that's going to mess the Rozon team up.
Jess Murphy looking to come in with her shot.
Sort 18.
So where's the ideal spot for this?
At this point, there's only one ideal spot, and it's top button, top forefoot around the center guard.
Top forward?
So there's very little margin for error for Team Murphy at this point.
So she just told the front end, top four. Good call, Hugh.
What's that, Bob?
This one was nice. It's exactly what we wanted.
Still think we'll have to swing a little early.
I just keep shooting it. We were like it was out, like I wasn't, like, you know, but it would hit it right. So yeah. No, we're doing really well.
We'll see if she's managed to make an adjustment. She's thrown a number of her draws about 4 or 5 feet deeper than she's wanted to for the whole game. Effectively taking her sweepers out of the play.
Really open too.
And with all of the takeouts and peels that have been played this end, it's a little harder for her to know just how much this is going to curl. is calling number 7. A little heavy. A little bit heavy. Just going to end outside. Both teams sweeping back.
And that's the
10? Yeah, I like 10. How much air do I have?
I think so. I thought 15 was okay.
Okay, so we're almost at the edge. Almost, but that's pretty high.
This
so.
is an interesting call. This is an interesting call because the stone that they're hitting is not really the one they need to be worried about.
Just a 10, I think.
The center line guard that the Murphy team just drew around deep is really the trouble stone here.
Yeah, she should be taking her own guard.
They could peel their guard into the yellow stone that they're trying to hit.
Yep. Yep, good, good.
She's trying to take it out and get a roll to the inside.
You're good. You're good.
He'll have a great shot, but it won't eliminate the other team's opportunity.
It's actually going to roll to the outside.
If she rolled inside, it would have left the the Yellowstone's opportunity.
So red is shot at the moment.
Good throw.
And so Murphy's got to come with it.
I was so scared of that guard.
Certainly full 8 foot. Yep, full 8 foot.
Your hand. So, like,
Piece of
it wasn't that soft. No. Well, if I'm down here, like, I think it was, I put it probably a bit softer, but. No. I just mean, like, from, like, I saw it. It probably wasn't. Like, it definitely wasn't, but, like. So, I'm drawing it. I personally. Yeah. I just rather throw against 3.
Do you think she might be more comfortable with a roll?
That's entirely the issue. She knows she's thrown a number of draws deeper than she's wanted to the whole game.
I've thrown a
The fact
couple
that she stopped and turned around and is giving a pause here makes me think she's not completely comfortable throwing that in-turn draw again. But in my book, the draw was the right call.
Red Rock looking at now sitting shot.
A lot of the game is between the years.
Indeed. Most of this game is between the years.
That's all we've thrown here. It's just 10s.
So the time clock coming down to 2.5 minutes. There should be plenty of time to throw one last round.
She's opting for the hit and roll.
Well, if anything, she just watched Breanna for the stone, so she's seen the line. She's seen the line the whole game, so.
As you said, Breanna's shot. She makes this shot, makes the roll. It's a great shot. Makes a very difficult shot for Breanna in the end.
I feel like I just go low.
I don't even know what I do. I just.
Yeah, I like half rock of air.
Great shot.
Lovely little roll to the inside.
Bit of applause here in the lounge.
So Breanna's going to size up the hole. See whether or not she can squeeze a stone, squeeze a hit between
lined
them.
up fine. It's pretty easy. Huh?
And same
Yeah, I
with
think so. Okay, you don't have to hit it that much, eh? What? Because, like, you don't have to. Okay, yeah, whatever. Well, I can't roll out, right? No, I don't.
So in retrospect here, was she better to have taken out the center guard on her last shot than to try the hit and roll that she did?
Do you like this with like 10? Sure. Yeah.
again, the center guards, the center guards are your savior when you're trying to steal. And they do nothing but harm you when you don't, when you tell us. So.
Just off that side.
She's got a good port though.
If there's a port there, for sure. And it looks as though there is.
Yeah, it's
we're not the best angle sitting where we're sitting to see whether or not.
Almost all of it. I've got almost all, Mel. Okay, for 10. Yeah.
Let's keep Rozon telling her vice that she can see almost all of the rock. Takes out the yellow. Can she stay?
And it's
Just rolls out a little too far.
just a little bit heavy on the sweeping. Great game, great game. What a way to start an event, eh, Mark?
Very exciting finish.
And looks like we have an extra end game going over on our B sheet. And there was just a measure on our A sheet. So
Well, certainly an entertaining game. Bob Turner or Mark Crowley, thank you so much for joining me here at the Mississaugua Golf Country Club for the 2016 Ontario Junior Curling Championship. We've got draws all week. Are you looking forward to this?
it's absolutely, and just look at the quality of the curling today. We have one game that's tied, playing an extra end. This was a last-minute steal to win the game on a great tight shot. And we've got a pretty close game still continuing in 2 days, so it's going to be a great week.
Do you by chance have the draw there? Can we say what the next draw, what the next game looks like? It looks as though it's going to be Russell Cuddy from the London Curling Club against Navin's Key. That would be a great game. We've got two front minutes regularly in the finals of Bonswood, so that'll be really entertaining. And I think 4 o'clock's our next draw.
4:30.
4:30. Fantastic. Well, I hope other people join us, Mark.
And thank you so much, Hugh, for your expertise as director and for all of your strategy.
A load of fun. Thanks so much,
And
Mark.
Mr. Muir did a great job on the ice. Good game. Thanks.
Live stream curling. Brought to you by curlingzone.com. Everything curling.